returns for a very special occasion. It was 10 years ago this weekend when Brian Robson signed on at Old Trafford, an anniversary commemorated by the visit of Liverpool this afternoon. The Robson era at Old Trafford has been successful by most standards, but it's not good enough for Captain Fantastic. He won't be satisfied until United win the league. With Robson leading the most complete squad of players United have had in years, they're in pole position.
Brian Robson heads in what could well be the winner.
Brian Robson was English football's most expensive player 10 years ago. Currently it's Dean Saunders. Individually and collectively, the first quarter of the season has been a bit of a struggle. But on occasions such as these, you don't underestimate Liverpool or a player of Saunders' class.
Saunders has pulled away. Is this a second? It is!
Meet the likely lads who didn't cost a penny. Mike Marsh on the right and Steve McManaman, given the chance because of overcrowding in the Anfield treatment room. Two for the future who are doing all right at present.
Marsh taking over. McManaman for support. There's Steve McManaman, and Liverpool are back in business.
And good afternoon from Old Trafford. Full house, terrific atmosphere. It really is the place to be this afternoon. Well, Manchester United have a 3-point lead at the top of the First Division, leading from Leeds. Liverpool in unfamiliar territory in the bottom half of the table, lying 13th. Well, winning is becoming a very popular habit here at Old Trafford. Alex Ferguson picking up his second successive Manager of the Month award a short while ago. Well, as for his counterpart this afternoon, Graham Souness, he is contemplating a comeback, but not today, although I wouldn't be in any way surprised if he plays against Stoke in the Rumbelows League Cup on Wednesday. And if he needs a tip or two about playing at 30-something, well, why not ask our studio guest today, who's yet to read his sell-by date, Gordon Strachan. Gordon, it's great to have you with us today. Graham Souness has already pulled a bit of a surprise by dropping Bruce Grobbel after this afternoon's match, but other than that, he's got just about his most experienced team for some time.
Yeah, well, I've seen Bruce before the game, and he wasn't looking too happy, man. Usually in buoyant form, and an assist that he was being left out of the team. This is a game for the experienced players today. There's no doubt about that. Liverpool really need to win this game to stay in with a chance of the league. I know it's early, but I think losing 13 points in Man United at this stage, I think it may be just a bit too much.
OK, Gordon, we'll talk again very shortly. The kick-off is what? Just about 6 or 7 minutes away. We're going to take a break now. We'll be back when the teams come out here at Old Trafford this afternoon. Join us again.
Well, as you can anticipate, a tremendous response here at Old Trafford to the two teams stepping out here for what is such an important First Division match, as Gordon Strachan was saying earlier. And a very important day, Gordon, for a young man called Rob Jones, who's making his debut for Liverpool this afternoon. Now, I believe you once recommended him to Manchester United, is that right?
Well, I had to do a report. Mr. Ferguson sent me along the crew about 3 years ago, just before I left Manchester United. It was my first scouting mission, really, so I went along there, done it all properly, had my tape, speaking into tape, come back, wrote everything down, the plus and minuses for Rob. And then Monday morning I went in there, put my dossier on the table, and then Alex says to me, has he got any pace? And I went, not really. I said, well, forget it, and walked out the room. And that was my dossier away.
A big day for Rob Jones. Let's see the full team lineup now with Brian Moore.
Well, let's look at the Manchester United side first. The Dane Peter Schmeichel in goal, 2 Mike Phelan, 3 Dennis Irwin, 4 Steve Bruce, 5 Clayton Blackmore, 6 Gary Pallister, who's made a remarkable recovery from injury, 7 Brian Robson, 8 Paul Ince, 9 Brian McClare, 10 Mark Hughes, and 11 17-year-old Ryan Giggs. Gary Pallister had a test this morning. He passed it. It lines up alongside Steve Bruce at centre-back. Blackmore returns to the side in midfield. McClare floats out mostly on the left side. Young Giggs and Mark Hughes up front. Liverpool, well, Mike Hooper's in goal for them. Bruce Grobbelaar's been left out. 2 Gary Ablett, 3 David Burrows, 4 Steve Nicol, 5 Rob Jones, the 19-year-old right back, signed from Crewe.